Welcome back YouTubers to another video with one half, the only half, the final half, the whole piece of the British Fist, me NJ. And this video is going to be on the Raws and Smackdowns following Battleground. And it's like Raw, you get Finn Balor in the end after going through the names, especially Roman Reigns, which yes, it might be a part of Roman Reigns' redemption to rebuild himself back up, and also because Stephanie McMahon is against him, but he's still put over Finn Balor, a guy who was drafted up to the main roster and onto Raw. Big thing, big statement, big things coming his way. Finn Balor may even get his New Year's resolution to become the champion for this year. Yes, he's not going to be the main champion due to there being 2 championships now, but at least he's still a main champion, or could be a main champion of the WWE. And now I'm looking at the fact that he's now going to go against Seth Rollins, a guy who's been a long reigning champion, a guy who's a main eventer, a guy who also has a good fan base. Brilliant match, great thing going to Raw. I'm sure after SummerSlam, Finn Balor will continue building himself up as the champion, or lose Seth Rollins and build himself up through other big names, especially after that big win over Roman Reigns. Then we look over to Raw's competition, Smackdown, the show that we all were hoping for, that this draft would be a way to, here's Raw, great show, build itself up to continue being the best. Here's SmackDown, a chance to build itself up to become better and at least a competition, a rival for Raw. Okay, but what is the main championship feud going to SummerSlam? What is the championship match at SummerSlam? Well, we get a nice idea, a nice battle royal with some good names in there. Dolph Ziggler won. When you want to scream out that SmackDown is a show to watch out for, a show that's going to give Raw a competition, the SummerSlam, a run for its money, a drawing match for one of your big 4 pay-per-views, Dolph Ziggler is not it. I'm sorry. He's been out sync, out of tune, out of time, out of touch, out of the company, out of the eyes of main eventers, out the main event scene, whatever you want to say. He's not been in it. The Survivor Series moment. Thank you, Sting. But following that, Dolph Ziggler went crashing back down. New word. Crashing back down. And all of a sudden, he gets put into a championship match and goes towards SummerSlam to face Dean Ambrose. It makes no sense. And wasn't there a point when the WWE, Stephanie and Triple H, that were letting Dolph Ziggler go, firing him, releasing him, whatnot? I just don't get this. You had names of Bray Wyatt, guy who fans and especially himself should be up there in the main event scene, should be champion. Yes, he's been losing matches, but he's still one of those guys that we want to see progress and make it there. You had Baron Corbin. Yes, he's had a flipping however long run of a feud with Dolph Ziggler himself, but he's someone different. It would have set the statement that the newer talent are here, they're serious about doing it, they can take on different names in the WWE that have been there longer than they have. So if Corbin somehow got the win, yes, you may not be expecting him to beat Dean Ambrose, or yes, you may think it's not a big blockbuster match. But looking at SmackDown's roster, you would understand it because it's a newer talent, which SmackDown does have a few names of, actually having a shot, an opportunity there. That is also why Apollo Crews could have been a big dominant guy throughout the match. AJ could have got another opportunity. There's just other names in that match that would have made sense for SmackDown, would have made sense because of who they are, would have made more sense for the big ball pay-per-view. But no, not Dolph bloody Ziggler. No, no, no. Yes, if it weren't scripted, it's about whoever can, take advantage of the match and go to SummerSlam. But because it is scripted, because you want SummerSlam to feel big and important, you don't have Dolph Ziggler win. I think people are thinking, oh, he's a good talent. Oh, he's a good seller. But they don't see him as a main eventer. So you don't go off and make him main event SmackDown's main event match at SummerSlam. You don't do it. Ooh, but it's going to be a good match. Dolph Ziggler's going to put on a good match with Dean Ambrose. So what? It's SummerSlam. It's a pay-per-view match. It's a championship match. No. I don't feel this is SmackDown's competition match to Raw. The money-making match for SmackDown. The draw for SmackDown. I'm sorry, when it comes to looking at the two shows, which one is doing best for business, it's Raw. SmackDown is still, yes, it's entered the world of live show. Yes, it's starting to be its own show again instead of linked up and working alongside Raw. But no excuse. When you kick this off, this idea, this new era, this new idea in the WWE off, you start with a bang. And Dolph Ziggler is not even a sizzle. So people, please share your thoughts on this great idea by the WWE by having Dolph Ziggler go against Dean Ambrose for the SmackDown Main Championship. And if Dolph Ziggler wins, WWE can kiss my ass. But my prediction is Dean Ambrose and move on from this stupid idea. As for Raw, exciting things, a few more weeks of build, pay-per-view match, bada bing, bada boom, that's what we want to see. Thank you very much WWE for giving a moment there. I really will be looking forward to seeing what your opinions are. If you agree with me, disagree with me, or have your own opinions on everything in general. But till next time, YouTubers, goodbye.